Hello YouTube family, how are y'all doing today? I got some topics that I want to discuss. I got pretty caught up on my topics, but I thought of some in the middle of the night that I wanted to discuss. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to speak about this topic because it needs to be discussed, and then I will add at the end of this video some commentation to support what I'm saying. So basically, I just want to let you guys know that we all know about the Ku Klux Klan, Black Panthers, and different organizations or terrorist groups or whatever you want to define them as. We know about these groups. But with the KKK, I know that they burn crosses. They had the hoods over their heads. I know all the detriment that that they done and put on the black community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them have tortured African Americans, and some say that they don't contribute to violence. They just want to make sure that everybody stays separate, but not equal. But anyways, I just want to let y'all know that I found out that as I done my history, I'm not even going to say a particular name because, this YouTube stuff is getting so strict you can't even, talk to people out in the open because, our rights are tampered with. But anyways, it's a known fact that different organizations, and I'm just going to say the KKK being one, they do things like go in the hood and put guns, go in the hood and put dope, go in the hood and put needles, go in the hood and put crack, go in the hood and put all type of warfare out there. I think it's very sick and it's disgusting. But you know what I'm saying? It's just not the KKK. It's a lot of people that result to these meticulous, sick, crazy games. The reason why they put the crack, the guns, and any other things that will cause a race of people to destroy themselves so they can depopulate themselves, so they can kill themselves, so genocide would be present. A lot of times these people, they can't get this stuff on their own, so it comes in large shipments in the hood. At one particular time, it was some guns given to the railroad track. People, I'm not going to say people. Yeah, I'm going to say people. A select group of people will put guns at the railroad tracks in the hood like clockwork, and the kids will go constantly and they will be shooting each other and killing each other. And those guns will keep spreading and circulate. So that's deep talk. Everybody want to talk about, a lot of people want to discuss what not African American people, but people in the hood, are doing, and a lot of it is just being set up for failure. I don't know if y'all ever heard of bait cars and different things like that. It's a lot of bait being put in the hood and dangled in front of people that don't have money and have it tough, and that's why a lot of times children don't have shoes but they have guns. They don't have this but they have drugs. They don't have that but they have the negative necessities that's needed to the self-destruct. So that's all I wanted to say. I got some more topics. It's getting dark outside, but I just wanted to come out and get some fresh air. But I love y'all. Stay positive. Build one another up. All races. I'm for all races. I'm just for peace and positivity. But just stay grounded, and I appreciate y'all for viewing. Thank you.
March through towns and do courthouse public demonstrations. Why back, years ago, a lot of clans wouldn't even think about doing stuff like that. They didn't want people knowing who they were. They was worried about their identities. Like I said, I've lost 2 jobs from it, but I still haven't quit doing it, and I'll continue doing it until the day I die. And so I think the clans more nowadays is actually coming more out into the open And 10 years ago, it was kind of harder to get people to join, but now with all the racial tension in America, people are joining left and right, so I think it's a good thing. When these people were rioting and causing all these riots for a black guy named George Floyd, who was a career criminal, the man was just let out of prison for armed robbery. He broke into a woman's house, a pregnant woman, and put a gun to her stomach and made her give over all her cash and credit cards. He pulled 5 years in prison, gets out, goes in a store trying to pass counterfeit money off, counterfeit bills, trying to buy more alcohol and cigarettes, and gets killed by the police. I feel no sympathy for him. The man's a criminal. And I think these riots are helping the Klan grow. There's more people out looking for us now. It used to be we had to go out and recruit members. Now we just sit back and they come to us.
What do you think about the state of our country? Do you think things are getting worse?
I think it's a racial powder keg about to explode, and we're actually hoping for it. Most of the people in the Klan want it to. We want the racial tension. We want a race war, a full-out race war.
And racism is a big issue in the United States.
Well, racism's always going to be a big issue anywhere. You can't have two different races or three races. You can't have this many people living on one continent with this many different religions, this many different cultures, without one trying to step on the other. I mean, that's just common sense.
But you could argue that the Klan is contributing to the problem, no?
No, the Klan ain't contributing to the problem. You can just sit back and let the blacks do their own job. I mean, let them keep killing each other in record numbers. We ain't got to, the Klan ain't got to go out and kill blacks no more. We just drop off some liquor in their town and some guns, and they do it themselves. If it was my option every weekend, I would go up to Chicago with a big truck full of whiskey and crack, marijuana, and a ton of guns and bullets, and tell them have at it and just drop it off right in the middle of town. And then go home and watch my Monday morning news and laugh the whole time.
You hear that?
What's the most important thing you've learned in your life?